All right, guys, welcome to Algo Alert Alliance. There we go. Friday, end of the week here. We took off, started going towards some highs, got heavy up around the 160s, 170s area, then dumped. We just got our first sell of the day. I'm looking for a pullback to get short here into the selling pressure, and ideally maybe get a breakdown of 22,100 and below. Point of controls right up here around 130. 22,130. Again, all trading should be seen as purely educational. This is not investing advice at all. If you're watching live on Twitch or YouTube, be sure to click the link in the bio or copy and paste the link in our bio to join us on Discord, where we are streaming in the live trading room from 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We are free for the month of February. So far this week, we are 4 for 4 on signals on the stream on Twitch and YouTube. So if you've been tuning in this week, you caught yourself for good winners. I'd like to keep the good times rolling today. Waiting for a pullback here and towards a volume cluster. We got towards 130 to 140 area to get in short, start taking advantage of this selling pressure. If it drops here, that's fine. The lower the better. Would love to see this thing continue to break lows, stay weak. Makes me feel better in a short. Anyhow, so the goal is patience here. Still watching this 125, 130 area for pops. Love to see this thing get up there before we lean in and get short. They found some support down at 105, so the further we get away from 105, the easier it'll be to get to sell to there. I don't want to be selling at 110 with a 105 target. I'd love to get up here with a 125, 130 area, give it a little more room to the downside. If you're trading, just do a 3-point check. Make sure you're trading the right ticker. Make sure you have the right size on. All the things that you do before you hop into a trade. Try to eliminate technical mistakes as much as possible. You don't want to be fighting the market and yourself. All right, we're getting a little bit of a pop here. Exactly what I want. Some light entry dots, just waiting. And I'm going to take a starter here at 130 for the short. And then what I'll do is I'll look to scale in. We scale here, so if you're going to use 2-3 bullets, you want to give yourself room. I'm going to start in here around this 130 area that we talked about. And then I'm looking to add around 145, 150 area. Maybe walk away with a 140 average on a short and try to take advantage of a fall down below 120. Yeah, I'm not looking for much on this trade, guys. I'm just looking to grab, 10 to 15 points here. Take advantage of a high probability setup. We want to nail and bail this thing. Limit our market exposure. And take advantage of what the market is giving us. Point of controls right here at 135. So I want to see if they can start getting a little heavy here, start putting some more pressure to the downside. If not, I'll look to scale in here around this 140 area volume stick out we have towards 150 area as well too. And give yourself a little bit of room, guys. You want to go light size, widen the stops a bit. We had a nice bounce off of 22,112. So we're visiting 140 and immediately they rejected this just a bit. I'm looking to get my second bullet on around this area here, 145, 150 area. Now what I'm looking for is some follow through momentum, back below 140, back below 135, and a fall here. If we can slam under 135, we can probably see 120 again with relative ease. Again, we're not out the water on this short yet. I need to see a slam under 135 and then start looking for some covers down here in this 125 zone. It's a lot of volume parked around here. If we can get underneath it, then we can see some more selling pressure to the downside. Still flirting with all the volume here at 135 in the point of control. So we'll see if the sellers can reload and push this thing down. And if they can, then maybe we can get some more selling pressure. Ideally, we want to get under 130, start getting down towards 120 here, take some profit. If you got in around 130 to 135, 140 average, you may want to consider around 130, taking half off and rolling your stops to break even. to protect your account, a safe play will be maybe to drop your stops to around 150 here. Don't give this market a chance to create a new high after it rejected off of 140. A new inside high. And play it safe. You know, we were relatively bullish this morning, trying to catch a reversal here, back down towards this 130 area, 120 area. But we also want to be safe, protect your account at all times. And you can see they're still fighting here at the point of control. There's a little more selling pressure coming through. Ideally, if we can slam under 130, we can start rolling these stops down and look for some covers towards the 120s as the sellers are starting to reload here, getting a little heavier, building a lower inside high. Yeah, and if you're heavy in size, don't be afraid to reset. Lower your size and then try to catch the move. This is going to be an area of contention here. We need to slam underneath this point of control, and the sellers will start to take this under 130. Right, and there's the fall off. I would consider rolling your stops here if you haven't yet, or look to take some profit off. Maybe cut it in half. Some profit. Now I'm rolling my stops. And I'll see if we can get one more flush down to the 120s. If not, I'll look to bell on this thing and not get married to it. Ideally, I'm hiding behind 135 with my stops now. I don't want to see this jump back over the point of control. Love to see a continuation to the downside, down to towards the 120s here. All right, I'm gonna take a little more off, just to be safe. We're still fighting this volume in this area here. I'm up a little bit on this trade, not too much. And I'm close to getting profit stopped on this. I'm hiding behind this volume marker up here. Nice reload off the point of control. I'd love to see more selling pressure and get below 125, but we can do that. We may be able to see 120 and below. But you can see they're still fighting with this area. We got a great pop and a pullback, so hopefully you're able to get an average up here towards the 138, 140 area, and take some profit down here if they fall in this fall to 125. I'm hiding behind 135 with my profit stop, and it looks like I am going to get profit stopped on this. Yep, and that's going to do it for me on this short. I was able to bank just a little bit on this, guys. Really wanted more out of it. And there's the reload into the short under 120, under 130. Let's see if they can continue down. I may jump back in here just a bit and keep a tight stop on this. I just want to remind everyone that the moving averages are relatively bullish. I'm jumping back in here on the deck right now, and I want to keep a tight stop on this. This needs to snap 125 for the sellers to stay in control. If they do that, we can get some more downside. There's a snap. Let's see if we can start visiting 120s. There we go. Jeez. Nice reload into that short. All right, I'm gonna roll my stops here, take a little bit of profit into this 120. And that's the short. If anyone's in here, I recommend moving your stops to break even and trying to trail it down. Don't let this market go against you. The moving averages on the day are relatively bullish. There's no guarantee that this thing can continue to the downside, but the objective is to take advantage of a quick move and nail and bell on this short, which we were able to do. I did get profit stopped on this pushback over 35. And then I jumped back in and caught another quick 10 points as they stuffed it right away. And that's going to do it for me on the short. Again, if you're watching this on Twitch or on YouTube, this is all educational, not to be considered to be investment advice. Trading is extremely risky. You also do so at your own risk. Feel free to join our Discord and our live trading room Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Anytime we get a signal or an alert from our algo, our proprietary algo, we jump back in and we into the trading room and walk people through the entries on these trades. If you've been trading with us all week, you are 5 for 5 on signals. Ideally, if you have something else that you're trading as well, Algo Alert Alliance is supposed to be in addition to the things that you're already doing, or it could be your main bread and butter. I primarily trade our 1A plus setup over and over and over again. I'm currently running at a prop firm, trading at a prop firm, Tradeify, my fund of futures. The goal is to try to get multiple accounts, nail and bell these opportunities. The more accounts you have, the more these things start to add up over time. We can see they saved it right here around this 120 area. We couldn't get a candle to close back under it, and they revisited the point of control. All right, guys, that's going to end it here on the stream. If you're watching this, be sure to click the link in the bio. Join the Discord. Hop in our live trading room Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 11 Pacific Standard Time. And I'll be back next week and hope